Okay, back again with another video. Tonight we're going to talk about people been talking and asking questions. Um, Basically, it's like, they know somebody has worked on them or put something on them, and they let this go for years, you know, and they say it's not getting any better. I'll do this and it gets better, but it's not. Um, Not all the time when you do something, especially for yourself. Uh, it's hard to work on yourself, if that makes sense. Uh, it is. You try to do love work for yourself. You can do work spiritually, um, and it doesn't have the same power or effect if you do it for a friend or something like that. It, I guess it's like when there's not a surgeon or a doctor in the world work on any of his family, his children, or her children, simply because they're too connected to it. It's too personal. They don't want to do that, and they don't. And it's kind of the same thing. You can work on it, but you're too involved. You're too uh, enmeshed with the problem, so to speak. And it's surprising to hear that folks, 1 year, 2 years, it's been 6 years. This has been going on, and I do this and I do that, and sometimes it works, and sometimes, it gets better, but then it comes back. I think they're putting more on me. No. Uh, Most of the time when somebody does work to you, they just put it and walk away. We're still a TV commercial about set it and forget it. It's basically that. Um, the work that you're doing slows it down a little bit, takes some of the energy off it, but then it picks back up again. I guess because you're too attached, or you're attached to yourself, but you're not looking at it independently or another way. And it surprised me. I know, some people may walk around and think, they got something, but then they don't believe, and it just stays on. A lot of people puts it as bad luck, coincidence, uh, karma, you know. But you can have bad luck and have a string of bad luck, but man, it's not gonna last for years and years and years. Karma, that's a hard thing to get behind, because if it goes the way it's supposed to be, when you do something wrong, karma strikes you down with the same thing. You got a lot of, you know, people that's doing a lot of bad things, and karma's not doing anything. So I guess it's what you believe. But years or something, 1 year, 2 years, and it can't go, and you don't have to even call me, talk to somebody else, but most people that call me and talk to me, man, it's been like 3 years, and, I'll get ahead of it, and it'll come back, and it looks like it gets worse. I don't know if it gets worse. I think maybe it just comes back what it was the first time. But these days, you can't be walking around with that albatross around your neck. It's too hard these days. There's enough things out there that's looking to bring anybody down without the help of anybody else. I had a case once a while back. The young man had it hooked on him for 6 years, and put everything in place, worked with him, and his life began to get better than what it was. It was terrible when he first got with me, but he had become so consumed on revenge on the person that put it on him. That's all that consumed him. He lost that what he was gaining back what he lost, and it just consumed him. I mean, that's all he talked about, was destroying this woman, and he began to slip back, destroying himself, even when he began to win, because I was confident, and after a while, he was too, that she put it on him because he jilted her. And a love interest, he was a younger man and she was an older woman, and he walked away from it. So she wasn't, sitting in a dark room stirring her cauldron, looking at everything he did all the time. She put it and walked away, and it took effect, and it stayed with him till he got to the point, I can't do nothing no more, and he was getting fixed. He was getting back on his feet. His health had gotten better. Um, Girls were talking to him again, but it was like a light switch. He became so obsessed with revenge on that woman, it just consumed him. And you can't let that happen. If you know who it is, that's fine. If you don't know who it is, that's fine. Just, it needs to be taken off so your life can get better, especially these days. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. Maybe I rambled a little bit about it. But if you know something is wrong, man, don't keep that beast of burden on you. Find out what it is. Sometimes you may be surprised, it is nothing. Maybe there's such a thing as a string of bad luck. But not all the time. I mean, even when people be around you, man, that's some bad luck, bro, It's always with you. They begin to notice, okay? So, if you think something's going on, give somebody a call. My number's on the screen. Hit me up if you want to, and you can see what's going on. But I mean, these days, you got to try to walk as light as you can without dragging anything else. And like I said, right now there's so many people trying to put so much stuff on you anyway, and it's not even spiritual. You don't need that extra luggage. So, take care of yourself, and if there's something you think, give us a call. We'll talk about it. Numbers on the screen, on the information part. Just press the little triangle thingy, and that's about it. Thank you for listening. Like, share, and subscribe.